Welcome back to Double Down University. I'm back with you guys with another baseball video, and we're back attacking the books. I see a huge advantageous spot for us in the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Milwaukee Brewers matchup. We have Zach Eflin going off against Colin Rea. I want to kind of fade Rea for one of two things. He gives up a lot of hard contact, and then also he doesn't strike out batters, and that just spells doom for a pitcher, especially in today's modern baseball and today's baseball. So I'm going to go with their money line, Tampa Bay Rays money line, minus 130 in the first 5 innings. The reason why I target the first 5 innings is because that is generally the lifespan of a starting pitcher in today's game. Most pitchers, they just expect you to go 5 innings. 6 innings is good. 7 innings is even great. But they expect you to just get 5 innings out of their starters, and then they'll go into the bullpen in the 6th, 7th, and 8th, and so on. So I want to target that, and then also I'm going to be targeting stolen base prop market because I think that is kind of a little bit off. These numbers are off compared to just the metrics on Colin Rea, and then also they don't take into account his catcher as well, and I'll touch on that in just a second. But going forward with like Colin Rea, he just has poor stats. Expected ERA, expected batting averages. His expected ERA is 6.19, which is terrible. His expected batting average, batters are hitting basically over 300 against him. His fastball velocity is down, which is terrible. He's in the 21 percentile in fastball velocity, so he doesn't throw the ball hard. He creates a lot of hard contact, which is poor. Like I say, he gives up hard contact. And then he has a walking issue as well as walking batters. So if we get runners on base, and then we also pair that up with our stolen base props, I think that works well as well. And then also just a scenario that I see with those two batters being our stolen base props is that more than likely Ahmed Rosario will be batting ahead of Cabrera, and then also Cabrera could also be the leadoff hitter in, like, let's say like the bottom of the 3rd inning. So if he pitches 3 innings where he gets like the first 3 in the first inning, first 3 in the second inning, then Cabrera's would potentially be leading off. And if he manages to get walked or gets a single or hit or anything of that nature, he's liable to steal a base as well. And then also to kind of combat Siri, who was a big strikeout guy in the lineup, who basically strikes out at 41%. If Cabrera will get on, he can kind of steal that second base to kind of eliminate the double play from happening. And then also if Siri strikes out, it's just 1 out in the inning instead of just 2, where he grounds into a double play. So I see that as well. And then also Rosario, I think he has they are 2 of the fastest players on the team, and I'll show you guys. So Ahmed Rosario is actually the fastest guy on the team at his sprint speed at 29.1, and then Cabrera, he is 28.3, so he is tied with Harold Ramirez as the second fastest player on the team. Actually Siri is the second fastest on the team, but they're tied for 3rd, Ramirez and Cabrera, for fastest on the team as well. And then also one thing that's making me go towards the stolen base prop market is that William Contreras is most likely going to be the catcher behind the plate. So he has a really poor average pop time to second base. So what that means is that after the pitch is thrown to home plate, for him to gather and collect the ball, whether it's a ball or a strike, and pick it up and throw it to second base, is really poor and is really slow to get the ball to second base. So that bodes well for as an advantageous spot for a base stealer, especially guys with speed. And then also he has a poor whiff percentage as well. So more than likely, if he gets behind in a count, he will be trying to throw the ball over the plate, which bodes well for our hitters as well. But another thing, I went back and looked at all of these stolen bases against Colin Rea, and just went to every game and just went to the inning that the stolen base occurred. And one thing that I've noticed is that Colin Rea does not use a lot of his engagements, what I mean by that is like throwovers to first base to check on a runner, keep him honest, make sure he's not leaning towards stealing the base, and kind of like keep him close to the first base bag, so that way they can set up a double play. But when I watched the stolen base opportunities of the 2 guys that did steal off of him this year, now he hasn't been tested that much, but the 2 guys that's tried against him has been successful, and in both of those occasions he hasn't thrown over not once to the first base to check on the runner, and he kind of just has it, and he's a right-hander, so he kind of has his back turned to the first base side, and he basically allowed them to just to score, or not score, but to steal, I should say. and the throw was offline both times from the catcher, which was on like the shortstop side of the second base bag, and more so than the second base side, to be either have a chance to like tag him or like catch him where he comes off the bag and gets him out. So that is an advantageous spot I see in this matchup. So I'm gonna go over it again. Tampa Bay Rays, which is the biggest play that I have for this game. The stolen base props are just some pizza money throws that can get you, double or triple your money, depending on like which prop that you use or which prop that you play. Met Rosario's plus 320 and Cabreros is plus 188, which is good, healthy money for healthy plus money for you guys. But the main play is Tampa Bay Rays first 5 money line. So if we manage to get a stolen base prop out of that as well, that's it's even more better. But the main play is the Tampa Bay Rays first 5 innings money line, and if it's tied in the 5 innings, you get a full refund. So that is what I'm going to be playing today in this matchup. I appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I will be posting some Champions League soccer action going off at 3 p.m. Eastern time today, so be on the lookout for that as well. We've been hot in soccer, been successful. Yesterday we cashed 2 out of the 3 plays. The one, I think, was Bayern. They came up a shot short on their team total prop, but also the 2 plays that did cash were plus money. We got Vinicius to score or assist plus 115, and then we also cashed Vinicius to get 2 or more shots on target at plus 220. So a lot of plus money plays been hitting in soccer, and I will be sure to find some more value for you guys. And I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.